Hey guys, I've been sitting here for like half an hour, like thinking of like how I should start this video, um, and for some reason I just chose to do it with a big blow of air. I don't know why I did that. I've been feeling really depressed lately. I think like that's very similar to how a lot of people are feeling right now, considering that we got the whole virus situation going on. But I don't know, I felt depressed before. Like I've had bouts of depression in and out, like for little bits in pieces of depression. I don't know. Before, and they've come and gone. But this one, like this is the longest time I've felt like depressed in a while. And it happened before the virus situation. Obviously that's not like helping or anything, but I just wanted to come on here and kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a video journal type thing, because I want to get through this like specific bout of feeling this way because of like school and the work and like responsibilities that I have. It's not benefiting me right now to be depressed and it's never benefiting anyone to feel depressed, but like since I'm like in university and things, if I fail any of these classes, then like I'll have to take them over and pay for them again, so it's kind of a weird motivator to wanting to get better, but if I do get productive again, it will benefit me financially since I won't have to pay for these classes again and stay in school a little bit longer. So yeah, I need to cope with these emotions in different ways. So I've been trying different things to try to, I don't know, get me back to how I normally feel. And so I'm trying different things, and so this is one of those new things. I've tried writing, and that's helped a little bit. Like I've done little bits and pieces, of trying to like feel like normal again. I don't know, I just don't feel really normal. Yeah, so I thought I would just like give sharing my feelings on video a try and see how that does. Yeah. So so to try to like feel normal again, I guess, I've been trying to like recreate what my normal life was like. So that means like, like getting up and doing all the like, I don't know, going back into the repetition of like getting up, turning off my alarms, waking up at a certain time, like eating and then going to take a shower, brush my teeth, like everything. And so I'm trying to like bring my habits back to the state they used to be in before quarantine started, because I feel like that can make me more productive, maybe. It's something that I'm trying right now, and we'll see how it works. But yeah, like, so right now, like how everyone is being affected by quarantine is that like, the gyms are closed, and that's a big part of my life, is like I like being healthy and living a active lifestyle, and so that usually means like going to the gym. But now that I can't do that, I want to do more like at-home workouts. I did one that was on live stream a bit ago, so I want to do like more of those, go running outside, keeping my 6 feet away from people. But yeah, I want to do that. And I think one thing that might help my productivity, because I'm really behind in like classes, so that's a big reason of why I want to get over this hump. And like I'm not going to get rid of these emotions. They're here to stay, but I want to like fight the procrastination and get productive again, so I can catch up with classes, because they're not looking good right now. So like one thing that helped me with that is like dress normally, like you know, like pick out my clothes and act like I'm getting ready to go out for the day and go to classes and do work and everything, everything like that. So yeah, even though I'm just like gonna be sitting in my room and doing my work there, just like getting dressed, like including everything, even my shoes, which I'll be wearing my shoes in my apartment, which is a little bit weird, but it's gonna make me feel like I'm at work rather than at home and relaxing and stuff. And hopefully, like I haven't tried it yet. Besides today, I've tried it, and it seemed to help a little bit. But I want to keep going with that and see if that does anything. And I've also gotten coffee, because when I was at university and things weren't closed, I always like got coffee like every day, pretty much, or every day I went to campus. And I don't know, it just seemed like a routine thing. So I want to get back into the routine things that I used to do to try to make me feel, I don't know, some sense of order or organization. Yeah, since getting into this like fit of depression, you know, I've not wanted to really do anything. The most I've done in the past few weeks has been like, you know, like just browse like social media and like watch YouTube or like shows or play like a video game. Like I've just not been, because usually when I do that, when I procrastinate, like I can just like do something for me, like do something entertaining or fun for me, like just get on YouTube or do the things I've just mentioned, and then I'll be able to get back on it and I can start doing work again and I feel productive and good. But just because I haven't been feeling like really happy recently, I've needed a lot more like things to try to get better, and nothing has helped really. So yeah, so that's again why I'm like trying to do this journal thing, just of like voicing all my thoughts and feelings and all that. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, one of the things that's been really on my mind with this quarantine and coronavirus and like people getting sick at home is, this is more for like people who live in Alaska. If you're elsewhere, I guess this couldn't apply to you also, but I think when people are feeling down or low or depressed or whatever you want to call it, like they can think thoughts that like aren't normal, like they can feel like they're in a place that they can't recover from. And I think it's, I don't know, I just encourage others to try to find ways that they can find normality in these times, so that they can cope with all the like the scariness of like the current situation that everyone's in. But specifically in Alaska, you know, the rates of depression and mental illness, anxiety, and suicide is very high compared to other places. And so I find that very scary. So I'd like for you to know, like if you're watching this, that that if you're thinking about suicide or killing yourself or anything in that like vicinity, to kind of voice that opinion and tell someone about it. You can even tell me if you would like. I'm willing to hear anyone's stories or thoughts on this, because I think it's very scary. Because luckily for me, I haven't had family members or friends or relatives that have gotten this virus. So no one close to me has gotten sick, but If they did, I would like obviously feel even worse than I do now. So I can see in the future, the next couple coming months, or maybe within the next year or two, that people will get into that low, dark place and think about committing suicide. And that makes me really fearful, for my friends and family, because while nobody who I personally know has gotten this virus, there may be friends of mine who have people in their lives that have gotten it, and so that'll make them feel like they're in a darker place. And so I think that if you are thinking about committing suicide, that you should be honest with yourself, and reach out to someone, to anyone that you can trust, whether that's a family member or a friend or your teacher, or if you go to like get a checkup at the clinic, then just voice it to the nurse or anyone. Like, I think you should just, voice that opinion, because it's very scary. I think that there may be like coming suicides in the future, which is what I don't want to happen. It's a very scary thing to think about. And so I hope those people who are thinking about it will keep fighting and not giving up hope. Because for me, I've said that I've felt depressed recently, and I've got this like large weight of depression right now. But even now, I haven't been thinking of suicide at all. I haven't been thinking of killing myself. So there's no need to worry about that for me specifically, like right now. But I have thought about it in the past. Like I've never attempted suicide or anything like that. But I've thought about it. Like, those thoughts come and go when you're in a bad state, in like a bad state of mind. And I don't know what's helped me get through it. Is just, knowing how far I've come. Whether that means like through the friends I've made, or the experiences I've had, or like just thinking about the things I want to do in the future. I've come this far, so I don't want things to just stop for me here. I want to keep progressing and improving as a person, and in the future, like, I want a family, like all of these things, I want to become a reality. And if that were to stop because I killed myself, I wouldn't enjoy that. I don't know. I guess I would be dead, but I don't know. I just would be very disappointed in myself. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to end this video now. That's kind of a very intense subject. But yeah, again, if you are thinking about committing suicide, or if you have a friend who has told you that they're committing suicide, like, I am very open and available about talking about that with you. If you would like to share your feelings with me, I'm all ears. But again, I do think that it would be wise to seek professional help, because I'm not a therapist or a medical professional at all. And professional help does work, regardless of what you may think. Even though I haven't used it that much. I went to one therapy session for the first time during this like fit of depression, and it helped me a little bit. It helped me a little bit, like processing my thoughts and emotions and things like that. But it's interesting, like I don't think that knowing like what makes me sad, like biologically or physically, necessarily helps me feel better. So I can see how this may be useless information to you, but I think professional help is still a good idea. So this is a very long video, but yeah, I just wanted to get all my thoughts out right now. So I haven't really been thinking about like the cleanliness of this video. It's gonna be very long. There's gonna be a lot of pauses and ums and ahs. But yeah, so hopefully this will help me in finding my productivity again. But if not, then now I've got some coffee and more routines to get back to. Gosh. But yeah, for the rest of the day, I think I'm gonna get back on some homework for a bit and try to get some things done. And I need to get back on my organizing. For the past couple of years, I've been doing a lot of organizing things and like making a to-do list on my notes of my phone, and that's been really helpful with things, so I don't forget anything, because with the larger amount of classes I'm taking, like it's easy to forget little assignments, and they add up over time. So I need to go back into my organization, because like I've been procrastinating to such a level that I'm not even organizing anymore, which now like my brain has gotten used to that organization. If I lose that, then everything like crumbles and falls apart, in terms of my work and what I'm capable of doing every day, with the amount of time I have. So once I get back onto the organization, then I can feel like I am more productive, which will feel nice, because I feel like I'm very good at overestimating what I can do in a day, but underestimating what I can do in like a week. So with that being said, like it can be very daunting to look at tasks in a day, kind of, because like it just seems like there's a lot to do, but doing bits and pieces and can help me feel fulfilled by like completing small tasks that end up leading to completing all of the tasks, if that makes sense. I guess I should have written some notes before coming on this video, but I just wanted to blurb everything. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a weird video because I haven't really ever done this before, and I might do it again. Yeah. It's gonna be so awkward for like the 5 people that actually watched the entire video, because there's so many like silences and me just thinking. But I think it's helping me, maybe a little bit. I don't know yet. Maybe after I post this, or should I post this? Maybe I shouldn't post this. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's kind of nice to help me process these thoughts and emotions, even though I'm not technically talking to anyone. I'm just talking to this camera. But hopefully this will help me to get better. because I want to like get better, of course, but like now I need to get better because I have an obligation to catch up on my homework and work. Oh, and speaking of that, I did a little acting project with some friends in a theater company, technically. But the director of the theater company is my friend, so it feels strange saying that, but and it was for free. Like, it was just like a fun project that we all did. My friend invited me to, and so we recorded it, and it's all recorded and ready to go. Oh no, I think they said they're going to finish it by tomorrow morning, but they're posting it. It's gonna be live on the radio on KOAC Fairbanks, Alaska, 89.9 FM, I believe, on Friday from 1 to 3 p.m. And it's As You Like It by Shakespeare, if you don't know. And yeah, I played Orlando, which was super fun. Like, I liked it a lot. It's very so I did this and it was great. Like, I'm better than I was, because this fit of depression has been going on for a few months now. So right now I'm like, it goes up and down very dramatically. Like, every day I feel it. But you know, like, I feel better sometimes and I feel worse sometimes, but it's all relative to each other. Like, I've been in a hole for a long time, so if I'm feeling better, I'm still in the hole, but I'm feeling slightly better than I was a few hours ago. Like, so that's what I mean by up and down. Like, I don't feel good and then bad. Like, I feel bad and then slightly better, bad, slightly better. So if that makes sense. But with doing this play, or this like recording, so it's going to be all audio because it's going to be on the radio, obviously. But doing that has been super fun, and it's been nice to connect with some friends again, even though I can't see them in person. Like, we're all just on like a FaceTime kind of, or a Zoom meeting, or I forgot what it was, Microsoft Teams meeting, something like that. But yeah, even just doing that and hearing their voices and seeing them on screen has been nice. But before the the virus and everything, I was in a show called Pride and Prejudice, and like, I got hit with this like wave of massive depression during that time. And oh my god, it was so hard to like act during that, because I had to be in person and I had to like act like I was okay to all of my castmates and everyone, which some of them may be watching this, so if you are, hello. But man, that is monumentally hard. But after a few days, like, you know, I was like okay enough that I could like fake like I was okay, like I was acting like all the time, which is, god, it's so stressful. But doing that for a while, it's almost kind of like that, like saying fake it till you make it. Like, I was like acting like I was okay, so I like tricked my brain into thinking I was okay. It's kind of a similar, to me, this is all specifically to me. I don't know if this stuff applies to any of you at all, but oh god, I lost my train of thought now. What did I say? Forgot what I said. I think that okay, so it's hard like acting when I'm depressed, I guess. Yeah, if you want to put it in the short term, which is obvious. But it's for me, acting is super fun. Like, I'm so passionate about acting, so like that is kind of like therapeutic in its own. So it did help once I forgot all the feelings and emotions and like pain I was feeling. Like, once I forgot about those things in the short term, like, it helped, because I could just forget about it and, you know, live in this new acting world, and I was a different character and all this stuff. But during the times, like the down times or something, or I was just sitting down, and once I got back into my thoughts rather than the character's thoughts, then like I would feel it again, and it'd be difficult to it'd be difficult to act normal, which is very strange. But yeah. But anyways, so like As You Like It has been really fun because I'm in a better place than I was. So I've really enjoyed doing this recording. And speaking of that, I was also asked to read a sonnet, which, if you don't know, Shakespeare's written quite a few sonnets, and they're very famous pieces of writing and poems and all this beautiful, fancy language. But I was asked to read one. I think it's the 13th sonnet. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. So I think that's gonna be super fun. So I'll do that sometime this week. And that'll go up on my social medias, and then also the theater company's Facebook page, which is cool. Yeah. Is there anything else I want to say? 26 minutes. This might as well be like a podcast episode or something. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this video, but if you see it, then I guess. It kind of feels nice to be outside, even though I'm just on like my balcony. But I don't usually go outside that often, so it feels nice. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna end this video and either get back to work and see if I can find a little spark of productivity, or start thinking about life again. Just meditate a little bit. We'll see what happens. But I got some coffee, so I've got a little energy. I've gotten a little, like, I don't know, like a little spark of life from making this video and voicing my thoughts. But again, the most important part of this video that I would like to retouch on is that if you are thinking about committing suicide, then I would like you to send me a message or a DM or reach out to someone that you know. Just express that thought, because I think it's important to be with your loved ones during that time and seek help so that you get into a place where you want to be better. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and bye for now.